Eastern. With me now, Sean Spicer, RNC Communications Director. Whatever your politics, hard to argue that the RNC has not gotten their money's worth out of you, sir.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Trump's campaign manager, Kellyanne Conway, said yesterday that Sean Spicer and Reince Priebus are to be commended for standing by the candidate when so many ran for the exits. If he comes up short tomorrow morning, how much of it will be because popular Republicans, prominent Republicans, establishment Republicans, if you will, did not do more to help the guy at the top of the ticket?
We're going to have to see. Let's see how close this is, but I think we're going to be over the top. It'll be decisive. Look, we put under this chairman, last cycle we had 876 staff out in the field. We now have 6,012. We did 11.5 door knocks in 2012. We'll exceed 17 million this year. We have left nothing on the field. Trump yesterday doing 6 rallies between the candidate and this RNC. We've left nothing on there. It's up to the voters now.
How would a President Trump unite a country that is so obviously divided in so many ways?
Well, I think both candidates, this has clearly been a divisive election, and they understand what's at stake. Donald Trump's talked about making America great, working for Americans. He's not, I think he understands that even if you haven't voted for him, that there's a lot of Americans that have been left behind by this government that aren't having their voices heard, that feel like the policies of the government, the regulatory policies, the tax policies are not taken. And I think he wants to be the president for them.
We heard from Mariana Tencio before the break there. She's down in Miami. Right. There's been some reporting coming out of the Sunshine State that Latino voter turnout is through the roof. How much does that worry the RNC? How much does that worry the Trump campaign?
Not at all. We've built that into our models. But if you look down, she was talking about the Cuban community down there in Miami-Dade. Trump received the first endorsement from the Bay of Pigs group that was involved down there. There's a lot of excitement, especially in the Cuban community. But we've also modeled in the I-4 corridor. A lot of the Puerto Rican community that's moved over from Puerto Rico into the I-4 corridor, we've been modeling them for 4 years. We think we've done a really good job. I think we're going to hold our own there and carry the state.
You mentioned off the top here that you guys think you have this in the bag. How do you do it? You said that.
No, I think we're going to have a decisive victory. I don't think we have anything in the bag. We're going to work as hard as we can until every poll closes to make sure we get every vote.
How does that victory happen tonight? Which states are you winning?
I think I think Ohio's with us, North Carolina's with us. I feel very good about Michigan and Colorado, 2 states that have been very, very blue presidentially. Michigan hasn't voted Republican since 1988. I know you had Governor Granholm on earlier. I shook her hand the other day on another network. I think we're going to take that state and make it red tonight. I feel very good about Maine, too. There's a lot of these states. And remember, Obama carried all of these states, except for North Carolina, but Virginia, Florida, Ohio, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, all twice. Florida. Right, but carried them all twice. I think that we've closed that gap in early vote and absentee ballot vote. I think you're going to see a lot of these states flip for Donald Trump.
Last question really quickly. Personally for you, last 6 or 9 months, how's it been?
It's been intense, but I feel good. And when you when you see the excitement and the enthusiasm, it's what gets you going. It's like your own personal caffeine.
Good luck to you today.
Thank you, sir.
Always good to see you. Thank you so much. Sean Spicer.